was looking good early on for Khayelitsha Cricket Club against your alma mater.
Yes, CPT left with a lot of work to do in that game. Khayelitsha, strong position, looking very, very good for them as well. And some of the strokes and things that they played looking very, very impressive indeed. Good to see.
I was there on the day and I thought they were going for like 500 or something the way they started out, like a house on fire. But let us not be bad hosts. Welcome to From the Clubhouse, Brad Bing from Sporting Chance.
Hello, Gavin.
And Ricardo Benjamin from Radio Helderberg.
Hey.
Now, if you're wondering why we've got a radio DJ and a guy from Sporting Chance here, that's because this coming Sunday over at Belleville, that's where I live in the northern suburbs, we've got the Intermedia Cricket Challenge 2016, and it's proudly brought to us again by Sporting Chance. Brad, before we get into the cricket and the Intermedia Challenge, just briefly, Sporting Chance, why are you guys in existence?
I played cricket professionally overseas for 10 years, from 1985 to 1994. And when I was there, I looked at international trends that once apartheid was going to come to an end in this country, what structures and what strategies needed to be put in place in order for us to take sport to the mass population of South Africa. And very simply, what happened was every time I'd come back to South Africa, people would look at me and think I was talking a foreign language. So what happened was on the 1st of September 1990, I decided that I'm going to go on my own, and I started a company called Sporting Chance. And the whole idea was to create an equal opportunity for every single South African, regardless of what background they came from, what gender they were, what the financial background was, to give them an equal opportunity. And 26 years later, we seem to be still hanging around and still trying our damnedest to take sport, and especially cricket, which is my love and my passion, to as many people as possible throughout South Africa.
So in other words, it's creating opportunities for the kids who otherwise might not have gotten these opportunities. So where then does the media fit in, and why the Intermedia Cricket Tournament?
Well, I'll tell you what happened was I was playing a game of golf 20 years ago now, in 1997, and I met up with Clarence Ford, who at the time was with Good Hope FM, a DJ. And Clarence just happened to chat to me, and he just said to me, you know, Brad, surely there must be a way that we can bring the Western Cape media together, and there must be a way we can actually find platforms for us all to socialize together. And I said to him, well, listen, there's only one way to do it. Give me a couple of weeks, give me a week and I'll come back to you. And I said to him, I phoned him up a few days later. I said, listen, let's put together an Intermedia Cricket Challenge. And in those days, you know, people looked at me, and cricket wasn't the main sport. It was still pretty much so rugby because of the circumstance and soccer. And of course, 20 years later, it's subsequently grown, and we're now holding our 20th Intermedia Cricket Challenge in Belleville this forthcoming Sunday. So it's grown in over the years, you know.
And if I can maybe just jump in here, I've been involved, Brad, in the Intermedia Cricket Challenge with the various companies that I've been with, and it's always been a wonderful event, and it seems to just keep on growing. Is that what is happening? It's just getting bigger and bigger every year. More media companies want to get involved with this.
Well, Morne, there are more media companies out there now. I mean, we've actually had to turn down a couple of companies because we just said, guys, we can only take 10. And there are one or two top radio stations who aren't participating because they reported, well, they came back to me too late, you know, and it sounds awful, and I'd never be arrogant enough, but, you know, it's the first 10 people who come back to me, I turn around and say, wow, fantastic. It's a wonderful opportunity as well, Morne, for us to thank those media guys who've supported us over the last 26 years. It's a small opportunity for us to put something together for the media. And I know, you know, it sounds crazy, but I don't have a budget to tell people what we do. And believe you me, and I know this sounds arrogant again, but what we do is, it's fantastic work. All we do is we just give people an opportunity and hope out there, and then they've got to run with that opportunity we give them. And it's a wonderful way for us to be able to showcase what we do to the media, and they go back and tell the story for us. So hence us being here this evening.
And that's why we've got Ricardo Benjamin here. The reason why you're here is not because of yourself, but because of that little thing in front of you. What is that, Ricardo?
This is a little miniature trophy, Gavin, that we're the current Intermedia Cricket Challenge, or champions. So we're going into the 20th tournament, which is a huge milestone for Sporting Chance as the champions, hopefully to defend the trophy. So.
Yeah, and that being Radio Helderberg over in Somerset West, tell us a little bit about how long you've been involved with this tournament.
With the tournament, Brad, what's it been? 10, 11, 12 years?
I don't know, you got to tell me that.
Look, it's been a while. It's been a while. I mean, you know yourself, we've both been involved with the tournament. It's a huge honor. I mean, when you get that call up It's like that once a year when the email comes, it's like a call up from the Proteas, because knowing the great work that Sporting Chance does, and the bursaries that they give out there. And Brad, if I can brag on your back as well, we all know that Temba Bavuma is a product of Sporting Chance as well, and he came through the program. So for us at Radio Helderberg being involved, it's really a great honor. It's not just showcasing the brand of Radio Helderberg, but assisting the brand of Sporting Chance to just go out there and making dreams possible for others. So it's really a huge honor for us to be involved with Sporting Chance and the initiative that's happening on Sunday.
Would I be far off to say that it almost feels like our World Cup final day playing in this tournament? You might not be aware of that, Brad, but it actually feels like that for us.
Well, I tell you what, I remember it was, you guys had a bowl out a couple of years ago against Good Hope FM, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the station you were with. And I just know there was Natana Brachi who kind of had a full go at me, and I felt like I had to be like the match referee at one stage, you know. And you actually won it for your team, if I'm not mistaken, and went through to the semi-finals of the finals.
6 wickets down in 6 balls. Is that what it was? That's what it was.
That's what it was. I got bowler of the tournament that weekend.
Yes.
But Ricardo, apart from just rocking up to find the trophy, just tell us about if people want to come out there and come and see what you're about on the day. What can people expect there on the day from the various radio stations?
Gavin, lots of fun. I mean, we all the camaraderie. I mean, on air, everywhere in the media, people look at it and it's just the battle of the media, and everybody's trying for every slot on every radio station, every print media, every television. And it's a nice event to see the radio stations and television, medium, whatever form of media, just come out and just outside of the studio, laying their normal tools, and just the camaraderie for one specific cause. But not just that, it's a family day. Today where you can come out and just light the braais and just mingle and rub shoulders with the best in the business. It's a day where you get to meet Sporting Chance and the beneficiaries of what the tournament's about. Came out last year and played against us and did very well. So you can really see from an organization getting involved with Sporting Chance and the Intermedia Cricket Challenge, the product that they're creating. They had the kids out there last year, they had them playing the tournament. So not always do you get to do things that is a little bit heartwarming and actually immediately see the result of your involvement. And Sporting Chance allows us to do that immediate gratification, which the world needs right now in terms of social media and whatever we are fed throughout the media, immediate gratification. That is what that day is about. It's about creating a media event, it's about creating a family event, and it's creating an event not only around goodwill, but also sportsmanship.
Okay, now that little trophy, can I just have a closer look? I'll put this here because Mornay and I are both playing for Smile 90.4 FM. We'll be keeping this.
Yeah, so we better get used to it, shouldn't we?
Better get used to it. Brad, just before we have to say goodbye, who will be coming out as special guests? Will we be having the kids out there again this year?
Yeah, the whole idea, Gavin initiated just to bring the media together. But what it's transpired in the last few years is we've used it as a way to raise money for the talent identification kids that we find on our programs like street cricket and calypso cricket. So what we've done now is we've really gone out there and looked for talent. We found the talent, and those talented kids that we find, really exceptionally talented kids, go to top sports schools where they can get proper education and proper training. We got a little kid on the Allen Lamb bursary, and we, from an educational point of view, and we contribute to his accommodation in his boarding house. He made SAS under 17 last year. That has got the potential, if he can get his head right, he's got the potential to be the next Peter Kirsten. So that is the type of person that we're looking for. And then we've got a number of kids at the Western Cape Sports School who are involved in the bull hunt under 17 and the 19 structures. And one of the kids there hasn't quite made it on the playing side, Gavin and Mornay. But I tell you what, his ambition now is, he said, I've acknowledged I won't make it on the playing side, but I want to become an international umpire. Now, he will be umpiring on Sunday. So that's the type of thing that we just, as I said to you, just facilitate the opportunity. We will never lay claim to anyone through our programs, never. Not a Cullis or a Gibbs or a Kisveda or anyone. All we do is we facilitate. You've got to grab the opportunity.
And if somebody's watching this now and saying, hey, I really want to get involved in this initiative, how do they get involved?
Oh, man, Gavin, very simply. First of all, our website is up to date and it's sharp. Go and check it out. Our Facebook is up to date. And then that's obviously Sporting Chance. And then obviously an email to brad@sportingchance.co.za. I'd be delighted if people came along and sponsored Rands for Runs. And that's how we make our money, because we rely on every run that you guys make and every wicket you take and every catch you make and every time you guys get over 25 runs as a team, we get a donation in. And that's how we rely on trying to get the 140,000 Rand that we got last year and bettering it so we can pay the kind of the bursaries to these children.
Well, Brad, thank you very much. I mean, if anybody wants to get involved now, they know how to do that. And Mora and I are involved already because we're playing in the tournament and we are promoting this, as you can see, as it's going out of fashion. Mora, what are you going to be doing on Sunday?
Well, I'm going to be playing and slugging some runs over the boundaries. I've put in a bit of gym work, put in a bit of network, so I'm hoping that my shoulders and my arms can do the talking for me on Sunday. So yeah, really looking forward to that, but also just looking forward to everyone just coming out, just to come and enjoy the day. There's from 9 o'clock in the morning, there's a wonderful whiff of braaivleis in the air, a wonderful whiff of wors being put on the coals, and that is just part of it. You see all the branding, you see all the media houses, you just see everyone just in a very, very good mood, and that puts you automatically in a good mood as well. And just to be out on a beautiful sunny day in Bellville, to be playing a bit of cricket, it's awesome. So we just want everyone to come out and to come support this wonderful event and get in touch with Sporting Chance. Find out how you can get involved. Find out how you can donate some money to this cause as well. But most of all, just come out and support the players and the kids and everyone who's going to be involved in it on Sunday.
braaivleis. Now I understand why Ricardo keeps coming back. Listen, when we come back after the break, there's a little video that we've put together courtesy of Sporting Chance about the great work that they're doing. So if you've ever wondered about how to get involved, remember Brad@sportingchance.co.za is how you can do it. We'll be back soon.